Hello and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this video, give me a Fonzie, leave me a comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I post videos. This video is for the star sign of Gemini. It is also your timeless love story. All right. So only take the messages as they resonate with you. This is a general reading. And when you find this video will be the perfect time for you to find it. All right. So I feel like a lot of you Geminis are distracted because I got distracted there for a second. All right. So let's take a look at your energy, Gemini. Let's see where you're at in your love story for Gemini. Where are you at in your love story, Gemini? Okay. Well, for some of you, you may be in this celibate energy. Maybe working on your chakras for some of you, but this is in reverse. So I feel like you could be blocked, Gemini, when it comes to new relationships, or even feeling inspired to get in a new relationship. Can I have another card, please, for Gemini? Where is Gemini at in their love story? Where's Gemini at in their love story? Yeah, solar plexus. So you're definitely, we got a 1 and a 3. We got 13. So 13 rules of death card. So I feel like for some of you, you may be working on your solar plexus, which is staying determined, right? Staying determined. Some of you could have some sorts of digestive issues as well. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, I feel like you are staying determined to call your power back. See how he's blowing in them horns? Look at all the chakra colors. You also could have somebody who may be feeling powerless out there, right? Especially somebody who may want to either try to gatekeep you, try to control it, trying to control you, opening yourself up to love. This could be somebody who is spying or spying on you, not trying to hold you back, right? Trying to control control love or control the narrative of love. See the eyes in the background? Somebody's watching you, Gemini. Somebody is definitely watching you, trying to control a situation, trying to block your solar plexus from attracting love. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel, Gemini, you need to detach from something, rebalance yourself. Let me clarify. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse as to where Gemini is at in their love story. I feel like you feel powerless, but yet the solar plexus is here. Yeah, Gemini. So this definitely talks about a head of our heart decision as well. So you may have some sort of a decision to make. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a hidden enemy here. There is a hidden enemy here. Something about moon cycles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about you could be having some sort of dream. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse talks about somebody's like somebody's lack of self-confidence, somebody's lack of determination, somebody's lack of empowerment here. This is on a subconscious level or some sort of an issue. Like this is definitely an emotional issue. So they could be hiding something as well. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be somebody definitely could be trying to block union. Somebody could be coming into somebody's dreams. A lover, a divine counterpart. You definitely may have to make a head over heart decision. Somebody is definitely healing something or has been healed of something. Somebody could be healing, releasing some. See how these two lovers are like bound? Somebody could have tried to bind somebody with some sort of a spell, like gatekeep. Clarify of Ace of Wands in reverse for Gemini in the solar plexus. Yeah. Yep. So this is definitely somebody who has created a lot of heaviness in your solar plexus, wanting you to feel powerless, right? Wanting you, this, somebody could be out there trying to ruin somebody's reputation of saying, oh, well, Gemini's out giving their love to everybody. They're out pleasing everybody on a sexual level, right? Somebody who could be trying to ruin somebody's reputation, trying to put a bug in somebody's um, divine counterpart's ear as to, somebody is out just pleasuring everybody, right? Yeah, Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, somebody who's an emotional manipulator, right? Somebody who's an emotional manipulator. This is a repetitive pattern that they keep doing. All right, so that is what I feel. Gemini, you're definitely opening up with your card with the Ten of Wands, the heaviness in, maybe people pleasing, always. You could even have somebody who, like I said, has gone around saying that about you, right? Evil eyeing you, trying to control something so that you don't open yourself up to love again. There could be out there saying, oh, like I said, Gemini's out spreading that, giving everybody their wand or their clam, out trying to please everybody on an actual level, giving their power away, giving their energy away on a, so and so, because this rules a Leo card. This talks about drama. This talks about love affairs. This talks about, like I said, somebody watching somebody, somebody evil eyeing somebody, trying to control their heart, trying to control their thoughts. Somebody who won't let go, or maybe even hanging on to something. Somebody could be hanging on to something, some sort of an emotional wound. Somebody also, like I said, could be detaching something that maybe they were bound to when it comes to giving their power away to people who do not appreciate them, people who do not value them. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and move on here. So what are some lessons that Gemini has learned when it comes to relationships? What are some lessons that Gemini has learned? Yeah, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So Gemini is learning to be patient with the situation, um, detach from the outcome. The solar plexus rules uh, uh, our willpower, our determination, our life force energy. Somebody is definitely hanging on to an old wound here. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, right? I will expand my consciousness and my awareness to grow, right? So definitely trust in your intuition, trust in that inner voice, trusting your gut, not to give your power away to people who are not happy, giving your power away to people who appreciate you or value you, always trying to please somebody, right? Learning to trust your gut again. Let's see what are some signs that you're seeing here, Gemini. What are some signs that Gemini is seeing in their love story? What are some signs that Gemini is seeing in their love story? Yep, confirmation, chills. 555, wisdom, wake up call, time to move in a new direction. So you could be getting some sort of chills. Maybe you're not feeling well. Maybe your gut isn't feeling well. Maybe there's a sense of feeling powerless in a situation. You could be seeing 555. It's time to move in a different direction. It's time to stop giving your power away to people who don't appreciate it. It's time to start listening to your heart, and not allowing people to play head games with you. You're learning a lesson of patience, being patient with people, um, not allowing people to control your energy. It's like, I feel like whoever you are, you're calling your power back from a situation, right? Friendship, companion, undying loyalty, aroma, and memories, right? So somebody may have some destructive memories here. It could be smelling something, tasting something, something along them lines. Yep. Patience. Trust in divine guidance. Because I feel like that the angels are around you, you're protected. And somebody was trying to, like, evil eye spy on you to make you feel as though you weren't protected, that you were trying to make you feel powerless. Not wanting you to trust the divine. So we may go back to that deck. I don't know yet. All right. So past relationships and how they're influencing the present. Yeah, you have a lady coming through here. This lady has a rose in her hand. So in the past, you could have had a lady who was interfering in your relationships. Again, making you feel powerless, possibly even trying to gatekeep you from opening yourself up to moving in a different direction when it comes to love. Yeah, this person was a snake. Could have come to you at night, even in your dreams. Yeah, this was a mouse in your house gathering information on you. Possibly evil eyeing you, watching you journal, watch you write down your ideas when it comes to love. So the past relationships and how it's influencing you in the present moment is you're calling back your power, right? You're seeing the signs here that maybe this person truly did not love you, They just want to control over you. They want to control over your energy. They were trying to steal some sort of an idea from you with the Ace of Wands in reverse. They wanted you to feel powerless over a situation. Definitely did not want you to trust your heart. Past relationships and how they're influencing the present. We got the Lady with the Rose. 666 could be significant. Yeah, Knight of Wands. So this talks about, the Knight of Wands talks about somebody, this feminine energy here in the past tried to ruin somebody's reputation, saying, oh, Gemini is only there for the good time, not the long time, right? That's what they're doing, right? Somebody is, somebody who's always sleeping around, moving from relationship to relationship. That's why the Ace of Wands is in reverse. Spreading their wands, spreading their claim around, right? The Knight of Wands is, like I said, somebody who is always there, somebody who's a free spirit, somebody who does not like to commit, spreading their love around everywhere, very sexually active. I feel like this person was lying, right? They were lying. And they what they wanted you to do is to feel the iciness. I feel like they did it because you may have detached from them or rejected them. And now they were trying to control your love, control your power. This is somebody who was siphoning your power, hanging on. Somebody, look, all the ties, right? They were binding you, energetic ties, right? This is somebody from your past who was energetically siphoning off of your power source, your life force energy. Present situation for Gemini. Okay, so we have the Ring and the Child here. So in the present moment, Gemini, I feel like, see how she's got the rose up to her mouth and now she's got the rose down to her side. Something about staying in the present moment, being more patient. So what I feel is, in the present moment, I feel like you could be getting some sort of, it could be an inner child wound that you are gaining wisdom on, that needs to be healed, that needs to be possibly laid to rest. When it comes about relationships, again, that people pleasing energy, choosing your heart, in not allowing somebody to manipulate you, because giving your power away to people who don't appreciate you, people who don't value you. I've seen 11, 11, 1, 1, 1 is significant here. So present moment with the Ring and the Child. Can we have some more information? This could also be somebody who was trying to steal your identity or trying to ruin your reputation. Okay, so we do have the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So this could be somebody who's watching over you. This could be a female who is literally watching over you, who could be protecting you, because we did see them eyes watching somebody. The Knight of Pentacles is a pattern, right? You could be releasing a repetitive pattern of people pleasing, and learning to focus on, like, shift your focus, right? And to being more patient with people, being more patient and trusting divine timing. The Five of Cups talks about the drama, the woe is me, I'm the victim, right? Crying over spilled milk. So you could have your inner child here saying, listen, this is a repetitive pattern, a wound that needs to be healed within you of always playing the victim in relationships, giving your power away, trying to make other people happy, trying to please other people. By what? By being somebody trying to catch something. This is somebody who's trying to catch you. See how this child is trying to catch a butterfly? Somebody could be watching you, trying to catch you, spreading your, like spreading lies around you or spreading lies about you. Then somebody who likes to cry victim. Yeah. Somebody awoke to something. Somebody could have tried to sacrifice somebody. Somebody could have tried to sacrifice a child. Maybe sacrifice money. Trying to gatekeep their money. Didn't want them to have money. Didn't want them to have love. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, Gemini, you moved on from this. You've learned to trust your intuition. You've learned to trust your heart again. Yeah, this is somebody who, is somebody who is very wise beyond their self. You completed a cycle. I feel like somebody in the present moment is healing some inner child wounds. Somebody also could be breaking a generational curse of always using sex as a way to find happiness, like searching for happiness outside of themselves. Oh, sex is the way I'm going to be happy, right? I do feel also you definitely have somebody who is a passed on loved one who is watching over you. Somebody who could be cutting some cords off of you. Of this person who was siphoning off of somebody's energy. This is somebody who was only around to get what they needed from you, and that's it. This is somebody who showed you fake love. Somebody who tried to catch you up in something. Maybe some sort of a love affair, right? Being very dramatic in the Leo energy. All right. Let's see what this person was saying about you, Gemini. What was this person saying about you? There's another one of them cards. So yeah, you're being liberated. You, in the past, I feel like you discovered what their intentions were. You discovered why they were there, and you liberated yourself from them. This is the second card that I found that did not belong in this deck. And the other card that I found was wonder and play. That's like childhood energy, right? Somebody who was playing on your heart, somebody who was playing in your energy, somebody who was trying to string you along, somebody who was trying to attach themselves to your solar plexus. And you have a passed on loved one or somebody watching over you who is liberating you from this. That's the second card I found in this deck from another deck. All right. So what was this person saying about Gemini? Yeah, strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. So you could have had a male individual, right, who was saying that you, Gemini, was all about the sex, right? That's the Knight of Wands there, strictly sexual. And I feel like they were trying to catch you at doing this. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's what this person was saying about you. Oh, it's just sex, right? This person was trying to ruin somebody's reputation. Using their childhood wounds against them. I feel like this person, this talks about the 5 of Cups. This person usually focuses on the 3 cups that are knocked over in front of them. This is those poisonous offers that we give people because we're always trying to make somebody outside of ourselves happy. And somebody is saying, oh, well, the only way that you're it's for me, right? Trying to block true love, trying to keep them focused on something that truly was not for their greatest and highest good. This is somebody who was trying to attach some sort of an energetic cord to you, trying to catch you up in something. Because I keep seeing this little girl trying to net a butterfly, trying to catch you, gatekeep you, right? And she's in that yellow, that solar plexus energy, right? Trying to end something for you, like scoop you up from your transformation. All right, what else? You are never far from my mind. So, yeah, this person is always thinking about you. It's like they're obsessing over you. So, you may have turned your back to somebody in the past and rejected their sexual advances. So, they made it a mission to try to ruin your reputation by watching to see who you're giving your love to, which is nobody's business. All right, hidden obstacles or hidden influences. Hidden influences for Gemini, hidden influences. I'm telling you, a female. You have 2 ladies coming through here, a feminine energy. At night, being a mouse in your house, right? The owls represent the ancestors, but it can also represent something at night, right? The ancestors are whooping somebody's ass. That's what I feel. Whoever is watching over you, that was trying to catch you, trying to net your transformation, trying to gatekeep you, the ancestors are going to whoop their ass for being a mouse in your house, for, you know, trying to ruin your reputation, gather information, constantly watching you, right? Making you feel powerless, trying to attach themselves to you and siphon your energy. Yep. All right. So hidden influences is definitely a feminine energy here. Yep. 3 of Cups. Hidden influences is this could be an extended family member for some of you. This could be an extended family member. But the hidden influences is this person is always thinking of a way to try to attach themselves to you. The 3 of Cups talks about being in third-party situations, right? Hiding another person. This is a Knight of Wands who likes to be in third-party situations. They're always out drinking. They're always out carousing. They're always out in the community. This could be somebody who's gathering up people, right? To watch you. Trying to ruin your reputation. Hidden influences, I feel what you need to know is that the ancestors are about to whoop. The ancestors are stepping on this mouse. They're coming in to whoop somebody's ass for doing this. And I feel like, Gemini, your rebirth is here. And I feel like that's what they were doing, trying to scoop you up just as you earned your wings. Give me another card on the hidden influence with this female and the Three of Cups. Yeah, they were spreading these lies around the community. Yep, Ace of Cups. This is somebody who offers fake love, somebody who offers fake advice, right? The Ace of Cups in reverse, somebody is heartless. Somebody does not listen to their intuition. Somebody who offers you this cup and it, like, drinks from this cup and wants you to die, right? This is definitely somebody who's very social. Somebody who, this also could be somebody who the ancestors are whooping their ass by taking their gifts away for some of them. This person thought they could humble you. This was definitely a hidden enemy. Somebody who is a secret mistress, third party situation, right? You know, somebody who is between, like, goes to one woman, does their thing, and then goes to another woman and does their thing. Somebody who likes to go out and socialize, like have one woman on their arm, and then the next time you see them, they have a different woman on their arm. This is somebody who definitely is heartless. Somebody who does not, they lack emotions. They lack, you know, this is somebody who's a drinker, somebody who likes to drink. So somebody could be, you know, somebody could have did sex magic as well. Somebody tried to bind themselves to somebody. I see 4 cups. Somebody who wanted somebody to miss an opportunity when it comes to love by trying to ruin somebody's reputation. Telling them, oh, so and so opens up their legs to everybody, right? Okay, so some obstacles. Show me some obstacles. Yep, look. Some of it is ending. The obstacle is being removed when it comes to relationships. So you're learning that. You're learning to be patient and trust that everything happens in divine order. So there's definitely an obstacle being removed here, where somebody is taking back their power, and they're like taking back their power, their confidence, their self-esteem. So whoever this person, this female was that was creating obstacles, I'm telling you, the ancestors are stepping in and whooping somebody's ass. Somebody's experiencing a tower moment for trying to possibly siphon somebody's life force energy, trying to unalive them, right? Rest in peace, see? Somebody who was siphoning off of, like, somebody's willpower, like trying to manipulate somebody's willpower. So it was siphoning off of somebody's solar plexus, siphoning their energy, slowly siphoning their energy. So they wouldn't trust their intuition. They wouldn't trust their gut. They wouldn't have the confidence to open themselves back up to love. Attaching a cord, an energetic cord. I feel it's their solar plexus and their sacral chakra, trying to put somebody in their grave by slowly siphoning their life force energy. This is a shame, but yeah, um, obstacles, grave. Yep. So I do feel something is coming to a complete ending. Somebody is definitely getting a new beginning here. This heartless individual could be passing away. This is somebody who worked together with other people, worked together with the community to study and learn you. I feel like they're learning a very valuable lesson here. Somebody's experienced a tower moment because somebody is definitely passing away. Judgment has been called. Somebody is answering a call. Yeah, somebody is all wrapped up in their head, playing a lot of mind games with somebody, judging somebody. This talks about two people going back and forth here. Two people going back and forth. A King of Cups and two females going back and forth, collaborating behind somebody's back. The King of Cups is somebody who's heartless, somebody who is a manipulator, somebody who's a womanizer, somebody who likes to manipulate somebody's thoughts, like make them appear one way, but actually they're another way. This person was working with two other people, two other females here. A male and two females were working together. Three people working together, trying to manipulate somebody's thoughts to get them to unalive themselves. Look, Pisces, a hidden individual. This person could be getting card readings. This is somebody who was looking into your energy, getting card readings. Somebody who is a remote viewer, right? Because we did have somebody watching in the background. Somebody secretly watching somebody. It's also could talk about somebody trying to control a narrative. Catch the butterfly. Gatekeeping. Outside influences for Gemini. Outside influences for Gemini. It's like they were trying to block somebody's calling. Or this is somebody who blocked somebody's call. The journal. Yep. They were watching somebody. The sun. This is being illuminated. So success, something about success. It talks about outside influences. So the sun is shining down on something. The sun is currently in your sign, Gemini. So I do feel there is success here. Something outside of yourself. You could see this person is journaling, sitting down, writing off their thoughts, writing down how they feel, writing down their ideas. So the sun is shining down on somebody. There is success in the air, right? Success, long-term stability, possibly marriage in the future, a new beginning, right? Somebody was trying to put an ending to somebody's new beginning. Throwing a rock's hot in the hands. Somebody who was very heartless. Going between two people, right? Pinning two people against each other. Somebody who was always thinking of a way to manipulate somebody. Always thinking of a way to get into somebody's head. Look, there's the flowers. So outside influences for Gemini, the journal, and the sun. See, she's got them roses in her hat. Something about the hat coming through. So I feel like whoever you are, Gemini, you protected your crown. Like I'll put a hat on my head. You put a hat on your head. Um, yep, Two of Wands. So the sun is illuminating two people who share the same vision as you do. The sun is illuminating. You may have to make a decision here. Um, yep, look, magician. Some sort of communication is coming in. But it's hidden. It's in divine order, right? Somebody outside is coming in with some sort of um, communication. This is somebody who shares the same vision as you do. Somebody who wants long-term stability, right? They want to build it. They don't want to rush. They don't want to, they just want to build it. They want to take their time. They want to sit down and write out their plans, right? So let's see what's going on in your headspace. What was the head games that they were playing? Let me take a look at your thoughts here. Healthy body. I have a healthy, flexible, balanced way of seeing, thinking, and reacting to the world around me. So they were just trying to get a reaction out of you. This is somebody who was trying to find a way to get in your mind to react out of an unhealthily, right? This is somebody who it says healing sadness. I effectively communicate with clarity in my mind and everyone around you. So they were trying to make you sad, playing a lot of mind games with you. They wanted you, they didn't want you to see something clearly here. They were always in your head, right? This is somebody who played a lot of mind games with you. Um, like I said, somebody who was heartless, somebody who wanted to keep you trapped. They didn't want you to see something clearly. They didn't want you to see your way out of a situation clearly. This is somebody who was watching over your every move here. They didn't want you to, I feel like this is somebody who was comparing themselves to you, like somebody who was very comparative, very much in competition with you. They were judging you because why? Because of your divine authority, because of who you are. You're a butterfly. And what they were doing was trying to trap you up before you come out of your cocoon, right? So what were they doing? Body shaming you, trying to ruin your reputation, trying to gather up people around you to force them to see things their way, always creating problems. But I feel like you put a hat on. Why? Because you've seen clearly what they were trying to do. You've seen it. So let's see what's going on in your heart space. What's going on with this person? Yeah, they were trying to keep somebody unawakened to some sort of a commitment. Right? They were trying to keep somebody unawakened to a commitment here, by somebody who's being very immature, somebody who's being very childish. Now somebody could regretting what they were doing. Somebody visited somebody in the 5D. This is somebody who may have had a child with somebody else as well, because we did get the inner child coming through here, right? Somebody may want to ask for forgiveness and come into union. This could be somebody from your past. The answer is no. You could be telling this person no, right? So it could be coming into your dreams. They wanted you to stay stuck in these inner child wounds. But like I said, the answers are whooping somebody's ass here. So the best course of action to take for Gemini when it comes to Gemini's love story. Look, the owls. It definitely talks about a message coming through at night in your dreams. Yep, the sickle. So the sickle talks about being cut off, right? Cutting something. See, cutting that rose. Something needs to be cut out of somebody's life. Somebody also could be upset because you cut them out of your life. See how the two owls are there? There's two people at least who teamed up together. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about where you put your time, your energy, and focus. So this person was really focusing in on trying to destroy you. The owls also represent the ancestors coming in. A lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, a lot of spiritual wisdom, a lot of spiritual knowledge, something coming into your dreams, because owls are nocturnal, right? They come out at night, they hoot at night. So this could be somebody who is watching over you at night, the ancestors, because we have the Jack of Diamonds, which will represent the Knight of Pentacles. It's somebody watching over you. The ancestors are watching over you. You could be seeing 1111. I'm seeing fours too. 444 could be significant for Gemini. So the best course of action for Gemini with the owls and the sickle, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Moon card. What did I say about dreams? Definitely somebody coming into your dreams. This person could have come into your dreams, and I'm telling you, they tried to attach something to your solar plexus, trying to siphon your energy, your willpower, so that you wouldn't be able to focus on building something, building a stable life, building a stable relationship. Trying to siphon your life force energy so that you could would not have the confidence, right? Knight of Pentacles in reverse talks about somebody who, you know, in the upright position is somebody who's single, sexy, and successful. Somebody tried to, I feel like they tried to capture you by siphoning your life force energy so that they could steal your spiritual identity. But I'm telling you, the ancestors done stepped up in the house here. Because they didn't want you to wake up. They didn't want this commitment to come together. They didn't want somebody, they wanted somebody to stay asleep permanently. Mm-hmm. So the two people would not come into union. So that there'd be no conversation here. So there definitely is communication, right? Somebody wants to come back around and communicate something about somebody being sneaky and shady. Why? Because now they can't look into something. Their eyes are like their vision is clouded because of their sneaky, shady behavior. Now they want to come back in and communicate something. Something that they were trying to block. When it comes, this is a womanizer. I'm telling you, the King of Cups in reverse. This person is trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes to try to hinder a connection. There's the Four of Cups, to get somebody to miss some sort of an opportunity with, right, somebody that maybe they're supposed to be with. Capricorn energy. Alrighty. The best course of action to take is to learn to trust your intuition, right? Trust that there's a divine order to something. Be patient, because something is definitely being cut out of your life. I feel like what's being cut out is people who don't appreciate you, people who don't value you. You need to trust that you are divinely protected. You definitely have a couple of ancestors who are watching over you. They could have come into your dreams and communicated something to you. I feel like the best course of action to take is to um, call your power back for some of you. For others of you, listen to your intuition because your gut is going to definitely tell you something. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse talks about somebody who is in this lack, right? So don't allow yourself to stay in this lack mentality of I can't see my way out, because I feel like they didn't want you to see something. They didn't want you to see who you truly were. They didn't want you to identify with who you were, right? So now this person may want to come in and ask for forgiveness. So outcome for Gemini, the outcome for Gemini, please and thank you. Yep. So you're definitely stronger than what you think you are, right? So the 10 of Wands talks about you're stronger than what you think you are. See how that bear's got that fish in their mouth? This very well could be a Pisces who did this to you. So the 10 of Wands down here in the corner talks about don't give your power away. You do not have to do something out of obligations. Don't allow somebody to play on your guilt. Don't allow somebody to manipulate you into doing something that you don't want to do. You've already learned that lesson, right? See all the water? You've already learned that lesson, and you've gained the strength and the courage that you need with this bear. So you're being asked to ground your energy because it's a brown bear. Ground your energy. I also feel like this is an ancestor coming in and grabbing that fish up. See how he got that fish in his mouth? So this is somebody who wants to offer you a fishy cup. This is somebody also who could have been lying, saying that your clam smells like fish. You know, this also talks about you have the strength and the courage not to feel powerless because you're stronger than what you really think you are. Because the bear represents strength and courage. Yep, there's a message coming in. There is definitely a message coming your way. So you're definitely asked to have patience and trust that everything happens in divine order, right? I feel like they also want you to, I feel like this person wanted to test your faith. I feel like they didn't realize where you come from, your lineage, right? The Six of Wands talks about you've already won that battle. It talks about winning that battle. You've already won the battle. You've already learned this lesson, right? And now you could be getting a wish granted by the divine. So the outcome with the bear, please and thank you for the star sign of Gemini. Yep, Nine of Wands. Yep, this is my wounded warrior energy, right? So you're going from the 9 to the 10, which you've carried the burdens long enough, right? With the cross, you've carried the burdens and the hardships long enough. You stayed loyal to your journey, right? The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, somebody who gets knocked down, picks themselves back up, brushes themselves off, realizes the lesson, right? The lesson is you're stronger than what you thought you were, right? You know, something about 69 here, right? The tooting on somebody's wand or, you know, clam, whatever you want to call it, right? So that's the outcome, realizing your own inner strength, realizing that everything that has knocked you over, when you stood back up and brushed yourself off, you gained inspiration from that wound. You've turned that wound into wisdom. You've turned that pain into power. You turned your suffering into strength. Right? So what are the crows warning Gemini about? What are the crows warning Gemini about? We'll close this reading out. This person just wanted to cause problems. Like, I feel like this person ran right to your family first and started running their mouth, spreading a lot of lies, saying that, you did things to them that you didn't, all because you rejected them. And then I feel like they extended it out into the community. And I feel like they extended it beyond the community to your to your person, right? Trying to block you from coming into union. But what they don't realize is that something that is destined is yours, right? So you literally could be seeing something in your dreams about somebody trying to steal your spiritual identity. What do the crows want to warn Gemini about? Yep, magic. So there could have been some sort of magic casted on you. Ready or not. Definitely some sort of magic, evil eye is what I'm getting. You could have had a female and her lover come into your dreams. Guiding light in the dark. That's what you're here to do. You are here to be a guiding light through people's darkness. So going through the darkness of the soul and learning all the wisdom through the wounds and the power through the pain is bringing you to your journey. What you're very much meant to do is you are meant to guide other people through their darkness. For some of you, this could be about a twin flame journey. Yeah, the signs are showing you the way. 555. The signs are showing you, right? That's confirmation. Be proud of how hard you're working. Yeah. Be proud. That's the outcome. Be proud of how hard you have worked to heal those wounds. She believed she could, so she did, right? So this is you shifting your belief system into I think I can, to I know I can, because I am, right? You are learning new things about yourself. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain, right? Because you know the divine is stepping in, right? And they're clearing your way. So that's why you're learning to be patient and trust the process when it comes to your love story. There's a divine order to it. And the news is definitely coming in, right? The news is definitely coming in. There's a message coming in. A wish is being granted. Something is being purified. Right now, things are at a standstill for a reason, right? Because the divine is clearing an obstacle out of the way. All right, there you go, Gemini. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys, and have a great day.